Okay, clearly I am making these videos out of order, but I think you're still going to get what I'm talking about. So now that you have done your value in your civil rights leader, and you have all the lights and darks done, you've done all of your whiteout, you are ready to take away this back here. So I want to show you, I'm going to give you an X-Acto blade. Please, please, please be careful with the X-Acto blade. They are sharp. And if I find that you're not using them appropriately, we'll just take it away. So I'm trusting you with them. The first thing you're going to do is you are going to use the X-Acto blade, and you are just going to go right along this outside edge, and you are going to cut into just the top layer of the cardboard. I am not pressing down so hard that I'm going through to the back side. I just want to cut just that top layer of fabric. So if I were to pick this cardboard up, you can see that there's a layer of paper here, and then you have kind of this ridging, and then you have another layer at the back. And if you look at the back, there are no cut lines. Okay, so I have just cut right in here. Then what you're going to do, as you work your way around, you are going to take your X-Acto blade, making sure that you have a cut. My corner might not be done enough, so I'm just going to go back and make sure it is. And I'm just going to put the tip of the X-Acto blade in there, and I'm just going to lift up so that I'm just lifting up that top piece of paper, and I'm going to pull it away. And I'm not worrying about anything down here. All I'm worrying about is getting it away from my civil rights leader's face, or the portrait face that I am doing. So I'm just going to pull that away. Now, it might be a good idea if you make sure that you are cutting before you cut further before you pull, so that you're not accidentally going to be pulling any of the paper into your portrait. That would not be a good idea. So maybe I would suggest going all the way around first. Now, I'm not going to do that just because of time in the video, but I am going to go in and I'm just going to pull. And all I'm looking for, again, is to get that first kind of heavier layer and to kind of create a space. Well, this is pulling away a lot easier than I thought it would be pulling away. My other one was not as easy as this. So let's just say that you're done, okay? Then I am going to, here's my cover. I just want to make my blade safe. I'm going to close that. Then I am going to take a pair of scissors. I'm going to throw this away. I'll set this aside. And I'm going to take a pair of scissors. Now, I could just pick with my hands, but that takes a lot of time and it's kind of tedious. I'm going to open up my scissors, and I'm just going to use one blade, so not the real thick part. I'm just going to get a little bit skinny, and all I'm going to do is I'm going to go in here and I'm going to just go right down, kind of zip this right down. Now at this point you might have some lifting to do, but you'll notice that when I have areas that have lots, it kind of just takes the whole thing, kind of pulls the whole thing up, so it allows you to pull more off. So I'm just kind of dragging the scissors into the open area that's underneath, and it will just pull that paper away. And I definitely want to get the paper away from the portrait area, because we want a nice clean line. Let's see another one down here. Just pull that away. And so you would continue to do this all the way to the end. I think I made a cut that went, yep, I did. And you would just continue to pull. So So this part goes pretty easy, and actually I find a lot of my students have a lot of satisfaction of just kind of tearing this stuff out. But just be gentle. You do not want to be cutting away any of this ridging. You want that to be there because that's what's going to give it kind of that fun, cool background. So that is how you do the background. Okay? Again, I know it's out of order, but there you go.